Hi, my name is Liz, and the name of this space is Nothing But Bags. I call this channel Nothing But Bags because when I'm getting ready to go somewhere, I'm looking for something to wear to a party or to go to brunch. I'm not really interested in the outfit. The outfit is irrelevant to me. What I'm concerned about is what handbag do I get to wear. My outfit is the accessory. My handbag is the main event. If this is your first time clicking on my videos because it came up as a recommended video, thank you so much for selecting this video. There's plenty of content available on YouTube and TikTok and social media around luxury and handbags and things of that nature. And the fact that you picked this video was sincerely appreciated. And if you're one of my returning friends, the people that I do this for, the people that I'm connected with that leave me comments in the comment section and that enjoy talking about handbags all the time, you know how I feel about y'all. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, as you saw from the thumbnail and title of this video, we're going to be talking about faux. In fact, I don't know what I'm going to call this video yet, so I can't even tell you what the title be. But faux real, I guess. We'll call this title faux real, right? F-A-U-X, real. So I'm going to stick in right now the video of me unboxing this bag from DODOTOP. And then I will come back and we'll go into a little bit of conversation around the replica versus real bags conversation. So, replicas. Replicas is a very polarizing, very polarizing topic in the handbag community. There are some people that I follow that I love very, very much. I watch their videos and they are adamantly opposed to purchasing replica bags. They're not here for it. They're not checking for it. They cannot be bothered. They don't believe in it. They think it's stealing. They think it is evil and disgusting. They think that it sends money to fund terrorist activities and it funds child labor. And they are completely and totally against replicas and dupes. And then you have on the other end of the spectrum people that's all they buy. They're like, I'm not spending $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 on a handbag that it takes the company $100 or $200 to make. And they feel like As far as I know, Dior and Louis Vuitton and Gucci could be using 2-year-olds to make their bags too. Based on the quality we're seeing in some of the bags, it does not surprise me if that is the case. However, there's some people that feel on the exact opposite end of the spectrum. They feel like, look, I'm not spending my money on no $2,000 and $3,000, $4,000 handbag. I'm not gonna do it. I want to spend my money on experiences and vacations with my kids, and I want to spend my money on a vehicle that I drive every day, not a bag I carry every blue moon. I am dead smack in the middle. I feel like, look here, spend your money the way you want to spend your money. It's your money. Use it the way you want to. You go to work every day. You deal with Thelma in the other cubicle who talks too much, got onions in her lunch every day, got the whole office smelling funky. You the one dealing with the manager that comes to you at 4:47 in the afternoon telling you they got a special project. They really need you to get it finished today before you leave, and you get off at 5 o'clock. You deal with all of the things it takes to work and make money. And so what you spend your money on is your business. Just like what I spend my money on is my business. You don't tell me what to spend my money on, and I'm not going to tell you what to spend your money on. That's how I feel. If you want to buy replicas, go and let have. If you want to buy authentic bags, go and let have. That is your business. As far as my personal collection is made up of all authentic bags, to my knowledge. I have several bags that I purchased that were pre-loved bags from consignment locations. And I can't tell you that they're real. I believe they are. They purport to sell authentic bags. My 2 Chanel bags have been authenticated by Real Authentication. And they're the only bags in my collection that were bought pre-loved that have been authenticated. I did that because they're my most expensive handbags and they're Chanel. And I was not about to spend that kind of money on a bag and it wasn't real. So that being said, I personally don't own any replicas or replicas in my collection. My bags are authentic to my knowledge. The majority of my bags were bought direct from the brands or from a Neiman Marcus or a Saks. And the handful that I bought, maybe 7 or 10, maybe 12, that I bought from a pre-loved market, they purport to be selling authentic bags. It is my assumption that those bags are authentic. And again, 2 of them have been re-authenticated outside of those sellers. I just don't buy replicas and put them in my collection because I kind of want it to be the same across the board. I don't want to wonder whether this bag is authentic or this one isn't. Now, if I was buying all replicas, I would buy all replicas. The fact that I'm buying all real is, you know what I'm saying? But I don't judge what anybody else does with their money. It is your money. Use it the way you want to. And I said all that as a preface to y'all drop down in my comment section and comment for me. I'm grown. If you don't believe in replicas, don't buy them. If you do believe in them, purchase them. I'm just telling you what I do over around here. My bags are authentic. But I do get approached because I do this YouTube stuff by companies that do replicas, like DODOTOP, like the company that approached me to do a review for them. And the reason I'm doing it is because my channel is for everybody. I'm not judgmental. I'm not so stuck on myself that I think that other people can't do what they want to with their money. I want to provide you information about handbags. I talk about dupes. I talk about replicas. I talk about real bags. I share with you what I purchased. I talk about handbags, all things handbags, nothing but bags. I'm not going to tell you about the runway show for Dior and the clothes they had on there. I'm not going to tell you about makeup. I'm not going to talk to you about jewelry or perfumes. I'm not going to talk to you about household stuff. I only talk about bags. And so when they approached me to do a review of one of their bags, they allowed me to pick the one I wanted. The one I really, really wanted, because this is going to be gifted to someone, was the P9. I really wanted the P9 because the P9, the replicas I'm seeing on TikTok are exceptional. I really wanted to get that one for my sister-in-law because she's a Delta. I wanted to get it in red, but they didn't have that available. So I picked a few other ones, and this is the one they sent to me. And this is supposed to be like the Louis Vuitton empreinte leather backpack. I think this just came out recently. So you see the unboxing, and I put that video on the front. When I first pulled this out, the first thing I thought, it has a smell to it. You can smell the paint or whatever they use to coat this. You can smell it. And I do know that from other replicas that I've purchased for the purpose of doing a review, or there have been times when I bought a replica because I wanted to see if it would be something that I would actually reach for before I spent $2,000 or $3,000 on it. And when I did that, I would give those replicas to someone else once I did my research on it. And then buy the real one if I wanted to, like I did with my mini bum bag, or in the monogram, not this one. Or said, no, this a no, I'm glad I didn't spend the money on this because I didn't want it. So the first thing I thought about was the smell. It's a very strong smell to this that's kind of a paintish smell. I don't like that. And the reason I don't like it is because it smells up your whole closet or your whole area that you're staging or storing your bags in. That was the first thing that bothered me about the bag. As far as the packaging was concerned, so this is an authentic Louis Vuitton mini bum bag. As you can see from my bag and this bag is shinier. My bag is much more of a matte finish. So that was one thing I noticed. The dust bag. And the reason I'm talking about this, because if you decide to order from them, I want you to understand what you're getting. This dust bag feels like paper, whereas this dust bag feels like cloth. The font on that is in blue. The font on a real Louis Vuitton is a very dark blue, not a royal blue. The stitching around the edges of a Louis Vuitton dust bag is very minimal. It is a stitching around the edge, but it's very small and very minimal, whereas this one is very obvious and very large. The color is also off. You know, this is kind of light, this is kind of dark. And this is just so for a couple of reasons. If you order a bag thinking it's authentic and it has these telltale signs, you'll know it's something off. And also, if you do decide to order it, you'll see what is the level of craftsmanship that goes into this. Because there are some companies that do replicas and the replica look like the real thing. They putting some money into it. So those are the couple things I saw about the dust bag. As far as the box was concerned, this is an authentic Louis Vuitton box. I got a bunch of stuff in it, so forgive me, key storage stuff. But it's a dark orange, where this one is more of a brown orange. You saw how the difference was? And the lettering on the front, I think, is pretty close, except this one looks like it's kind of been scratched at, whereas mine does not. And another thing, this part of the box is very slick and smooth, whereas that part of this box is a little bit rougher. Just letting y'all know the difference between the two bags. Okay. All right. So I don't have another backpack to show you the difference between. So all I can do is show you the difference between my empreinte leather and that empreinte leather. My empreinte leather is much smaller. I don't know. I don't have this bag, so I can't tell you if the lettering is accurate in size. But as the biggest thing I saw was how smooth this was. It's really smooth, whereas mine doesn't feel that smooth, and it's super shiny, whereas mine has a matte finish. The smell, again, bothers me, but it's what you like or what you're willing to, because I think the more you spend on a replica, it's just like a real bag, the better the quality. Has a snap closure for the top, and it also has this little area where it has a D-ring almost, so you can connect the sides and kind of cinch your bag in. It did come stuffed with this little air balloon. The inside of the bag feels slick. The inside of my bag feels, this feels richer to me. This feels like microfiber to me, whereas this doesn't feel like microfiber to me. That's the only way I can describe it to y'all. But it's just a cavernous space. Let me see if I can catch the light. It's just a cavernous space. No, oh, it does have a pocket. I'm sorry. It does have a slip pocket in it. It does have a slip pocket. And this has a Louis Vuitton day code in it. Louis Vuitton doesn't do day codes anymore. So that would be a telltale sign that this is not authentic. These two pockets are working pockets. They also are snap closures. You could put like your AirPods probably in there. If you got a tiny phone, I guess you could put it in there. But honest opinion, honest opinion, I don't really care for this bag that much. So I'll say this, the replica business is just like the real brands. The more you spend, the better the quality is. And they'll tell you that when you order from them. If you're interested in buying from them, it's not a paid thing or anything. They just gave me a free bag. This is going to my sister-in-law because she loves bags, but she is not going to spend no $1,000 on no bags. She wanted people, I'm not going to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not going to do it. So I want to give this to her. I got to go out of town for work, and I want to give this to her as quickly as possible. And so I had to get my filming done. But if you are wanting the feel of, if you want the feeling of carrying a Louis Vuitton bag and you don't want to spend the money, I would suggest trying something like this. Absolutely. I'm sorry, this is my fur baby. He's coughing. I would suggest this company. If you're looking for something for a fraction of the cost, but the feel of having luxury, this would be what I would pick. But I do think that the more you spend with these replica companies, the better the quality of the replica is. This one, if I was giving it a 1 out of 10, I would say this is about a 3 or 4. The reason being is because the packaging is not what I've seen some of the packaging look like in some of the TikTok videos I watch. From the box to the dust bag. This is very smooth and slick. It doesn't feel like high quality leather. And it has a smell to it. And that smell, to me, it immediately tells you something is off. Again, they're very attentive, good customer service. If you're just wanting a bag that says LV on it for a fraction of the price of an actual LV, I would say this is where you need to go. I would definitely ask them, if you spend a little bit more, can the quality be improved? Once you know what your cost thing is, as far as how much you want to spend on it. And if you want to do the real deal, LouisVuitton.com. You know, you can always reach out to Louis Vuitton and get the real deal of this bag. This is a bag I actually considered. The backpack was actually a bag I considered purchasing when this bag came out. But I went with Coach instead. That's another alternative you have. If you want some high quality products, bags with a luxury feel, and you don't want to go the replica route, contemporary designers like Polin, like Coach, those are places you should look at. Cult Gaia, Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs. Those are some design houses that sell their bags at a fraction of the price of the bigger luxury houses. And they have great quality and some beautiful bags. Anyway, hope this was helpful. Drop down in the comment section and tell me what you think. Don't give me your opinion about replicas and give me, get on your soapbox and stuff in my comment section. Because again, grown people do it with their money, what grown people want to do with their money. But if you want to ask questions or talk about the bag or how you feel about replicas in a safe, fun way, I'm here for it. And the only other thing I'll ask of you is that you have an absolutely wonderful day.